Well, we're back, and I wasn't able to start until a little bit later than I wanted to be. So we are gonna stream Live Alive.
Something feels
sorry,
odd here.
not Live Alive.
Be on your guard.
That's the game I wanted to stream tonight, but not enough time to finish in a scenario, I think. So we're just gonna play more Tales of Arise. Okay. Alright, so there's some birds. Archer Hawks, they're good level, they're a good bit stronger than us.
Be still! Rising Double demon!
Do it! Pesky airborne scoundrel.
In an instant! Impact claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Start up! It's over!
I'll thank you.
Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Glacial sphere!
Double demon fang! No escape! Double demon fang!
Now!
Can you take it?
Demon
Was that a strike on all three enemies?
Fang!
Now here's a question, how long is that food effect gonna last for?
Looks like it could be worth something.
Looks like we didn't even take damage. That's kind of crazy, they're a good bit stronger than us. We'll probably get some tutorial here about Dohalim.
All right. There's nowhere to run from my art.
When he slows down, that's our chance! Take this!
Leave the agile ones to me. Drop contained.
It's over! Double demon fang!
Elusive deity.
It's over! Double demon fang!
Take this.
It's over!
Elusive deity. Take this. In a vine.
Here I come! You're finished! Double demon fang!
Prepare to be seized. The fluidity of the movement is simply incredible.
Double demon fang!
Can you take it?
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade.
My turn! No escape!
Sleep now.
Start up!
Elusive deity. No further.
Here I come! Double demon fang!
Lightning condensed! Searing flare! Reload! Now!
You're finished!
Yeah, so just, you know, your casual...
Got some interesting moves there,
I hate the
Dohalim.
tutorials in this
I'm glad
game
you're
just
on our
because
side.
the way they're structured
I'm
out,
simply glad
like they
to hear
can't
that
take
I can make
damage
myself
until
useful to you all. Huh?
they can't take damage
What's wrong?
until
We seem to have come across some rather
you
unusual
fulfill the
objects.
prerequisite and like,
What,
but you don't
you
get
mean
healed
that
after,
pile
so
of
any
garbage?
cure points you use, you're stuck
No
with
mere
that.
garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation.
Oh no, he's
You
like
see,
an artistic
we
type. I
Renans
probably
have
should have
hardly
known
any
that
such
by the
objects
whole
that trace back to our
violinist
distant
thing.
past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Dan in history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But
Yeah,
of course,
like, you know, at the same time though, okay, so they're gonna introduce artifacts now. Six additional arts. Okay, cool. So we can finally set more than just 3 arts on the ground and 3 in the air.
that treasure. What a sweet sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
Quite necessary when creating weaponry. Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of
More of these Archer Hawks, not a problem at all.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be... I may use Kisara in some fights, but I'm pretty sure the majority of these fights are gonna... They're gonna consist of Dohalim, Rinwell, Shion, and Alphen, because Shion and Dohalim are, to the best of my knowledge, I think they're the only characters in this game who are capable of healing.
You picked the wrong fight! Not a chance! Shut up! Rising rocket! I'm not done! It's over! Double Demon Fang! Here I come! You're finished! You're finished! I'm ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more! That astral energy was incredible!
I gave it everything I had.
Need to loop back around before we go further. Don't want to miss anything. Anything important, at least. There's some enemies, and I... Let's try him out.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
You're mine! It's over! Double Demon Fang! Damn it!
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf.
You're mine! Double Demon!
Flying freak! Why can't they just
Double Demon Fang kind of reminds me of Double Spinning Edge from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, because if you get a crit, you just keep spamming Double Demon Fang, kind of like how your arts recharge a lot faster with Double Spinning Edge, and you just spam Double Spinning Edge. I do want to stream that franchise one day. Xenoblade, just they're a huge commitment. Those are long games. I just dodged out of the way and then button mashed Dragon Swarm. I do need to set 6 more arts.
those are Dan and Astral
I'm ready!
This one's got your name on it.
I can feel my precision improving.
Well, let's keep on going.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
I can feel my feet
That's
getting
mountain hiking for
blisters.
you. It can be pretty tough.
You
if
should have
you're
worn
not
the right
used to these
socks,
sorts of
Rin.
trails.
What can I
I
say?
take it you're comfortable
Let's
with them
split
then?
these guys up.
Oh yeah, we used to run
So I'm
up and
not
down
getting
these slopes all the
absolutely
time for our
bombarded
training
by-
exercises.
Damn. You weren't messing around.
We really are just fighting one of these.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Double Demon Fang!
Freeze Blade! Dynamic Supernova!
Take
The
this!
Duel of the Arc!
Be still!
Dance in the now!
Dragon Swarm!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
And yeah, it was just to kind of split it up a little bit.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
It's over!
The fact that we're so comparatively underleveled here is kind of telling me that
A new melody!
Double Demon Fang! Dazzle! Elusive
Stay calm. The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
Take this!
Raging Technique!
Here I come!
Air
Rising
Thrust!
Tornado Kick! Double Demon Fang! Next! My turn!
Resonate with the
Take
earth.
this! You're finished!
In here!
Rising Falcon! It's over!
Line.
Take this!
My astral energy!
Dragon Swarm!
Take this!
Up and at 'em, let's go!
It's over! Double Demon!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
gosh, I don't know if they made the it's a lot more manageable on this difficulty, that's for sure. Now that's a branching path, so we'll go down here. Let's see if we could split them up a bit. Yeah.
Don't get careless.
Any of these enemies that use a ton of astral arts,
Lightning Orb! Pierce evil! Lightning Intelligence Lancer! Thunder Blade!
Devastation! Start up!
Rising Falcon!
Elusive Deity! I'm not done!
Do it! Easy peasy. Ha Hoodle.
yeah, this would be a bit more
This one
manageable.
will be difficult to predict.
Searing
I'll
Blade!
face you.
Reload!
Dragon Swarm! Lightning Thrust!
Lightning Orb!
Elusive Deity! You're mine! It's over!
Do it.
Here I come!
Neon! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite.
Start up! I'm ready! Go, in an instant! Impact Block!
So I kind of wonder if that's all there is to this game. Like,
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
I guess what I mean by that is like, from what I understand, this game is not that much longer than this. We're just shy of halfway through it, and like,
What's with that shining foot? Don't get careless.
we're just shy of being halfway through this game, I think. And I want to hit the Temptress Pass.
This'll come in handy. Annihilation!
And like, they're still kind of giving us tutorials, and speaking of Xenoblade, the game kind of did the same thing where you were getting, there's a tutorial in every chapter of the game, even like the last one, I'm pretty sure. Either the last one or the second to last one.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Take it!
You're mine! Dazzle!
Shining
It's over.
Supernova! Annihilation!
Here I come!
Fury!
It's over!
My astral energy!
Here I come! You're finished!
Can you take it?
Shining
Here I come.
Supernova!
You're finished!
Raging Cascade!
Here I
I don't know how I feel about the overlimit being random in this game.
Take over.
These little ones.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's gonna be a big help.
Tectonic vision!
If that takes him out, that is. I don't think that.
Elusive deity! I'm ready!
Go, Helene!
That'll finish this one, and then we can just gang up on the last
You don't
one.
mess around.
My turn!
Certainly not.
You're finished! Double demon fang! Resonate with the earth!
Do it!
Live up!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Cool.
With this, I can become even stronger.
And then what does this give us? Stonewing Mantle.
Hey, new equipment.
Stonewing Mantle, that's for Dohalim. Take the first left and proceed.
More Danon runes here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just...
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Double demon fang!
I
shall ensure you survive this! It's over! Double demon fang!
Cover the caster!
This is why I don't like fighting a ton of Astral Arts using enemies at once, just because it can get kind of clustered.
Consider yourself finished!
Oh, and if they're all casting arts at once, you're gonna, you'll probably get slowed down on anything that's on a PS5 or high-end gaming PC.
Everyone hanging in there?
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
Okay, so we're actually fighting everything, so let me...
This one's tough, but we have... No choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Come and face me! Elusive deity! Double demon fang!
Supernova! Here I go. I'm only getting started.
You're mine! Double demon fang! Dragon Elusive deity!
Seal.
You're mine!
Devastation.
Devastation!
Freeze laser.
You're mine!
One more time.
You're finished! Dazzle!
Do
You're
it.
mine! Live up!
Astral energy.
Say no
What's
more.
nice about... What I like about Lightning Thrust a lot is that there's not a lot of startup frames for it.
Photon flash.
So if you have... When your feet touch the ground again, you can mash triangle and...
No scratches on my
You can
shield
put them
or
right
my
back up in
armor.
the air. It helps the blue strike gauge not run out before you know, come off of like cooldown frames. Orange shell, and then that one takes us somewhere else. This takes us down. I want to see what's down. Do I? Actually, yes I do.
Guess I missed.
We're being quite a bit stronger than us. These archer hogs are not bad.
You're finished! I'll take you all on! Double demon fang! Dazzle! You're mine! Rising falcon!
Can you take it?
Escape!
A new melody!
Lightning thrust!
In here.
Rising falcon!
This'll come in handy.
Take this! Dragon form!
Can you take it?
Double demon fang! Live up!
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Shot!
Well done.
Double demon fang!
Burning strike.
Glacial Spear!
Rising Falcon! Dragon Swarm!
Now! Freeze laser!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
I can feel my precision improving.
So I can... There's a couple ways to go here. We want to go to Mahag Sar. I think this is just a little hideaway.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights
5 of them. Yeah,
unseen.
we gotta split that
In
one up a bit.
Menancia, pure and pristine.
There we go. 2 and 3 will be fine.
I won't forgive you!
Take this! It's over!
Light Astro
Dazzle! Here I come! It's over! Sona! Rising Falcon! Ha! Ha! It's over! I'll face you! Double Demon Fang! Take this! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Rising Falcon!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! It's over! Double Demon Fang!
Lightning
You're
Orb!
mine!
Wait,
Dragon Swarm!
I'm only getting started. I'm here! Annihilate! Stop! Damage! Flame of Fury!
Double Demon Fang!
Strike! Shining
My turn!
Don't mind if I do!
Take this! Eat dirt! Here I come!
Lightning! Shining!
Okay,
Now!
Keep still!
Flame of... This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Combat's grown on me a lot in
I can
this
feel
one.
my power growing!
Substantially compared to how it was. I don't know. I would say this one is a kind of a slow burn compared to... Actually, I would say most of the games in the Tales franchise are a little slow to start. Is that all there is? Just a person back here? Well, I mean, we could use the experience, so that's neither here nor there. However, I do want to see what's in the surrounding places. Gotta get an idea of what leads where.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldomenencia of its enemies and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though?
Well,
Sometimes I wish
there's
there was
Alphen
more I
with
could be
the,
doing to pull my...
density of water
Oops.
and oil.
Sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for
You
food
know,
and
I've
meals
never
when
seen
you're
that
out and
happen
about
in
on
real
your
life.
travels?
Where
What
like
do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat,
That's
I'm
never
not
happened in real life
fussy.
to me, where like the stomach growling
Eating
has
what you like
interrupted
can
a
be good for
conversation.
morale in the short term. But you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does. Which I guess
Oh,
hasn't
come
been
on, Wall.
happening
That's
up
food
till
you can
now.
grow.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
Ugh.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Oh, nice.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's
Oh,
being
you-
an...
you
Forget
snooty.
it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
That's Dohalim
I'll
saying, make
pass.
sure to bond with
Acting
me.
all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
So, I'm assuming that's the right way, because, well, we got a cutscene. So, let me check out our other exits. Oh, and I haven't been over here yet, so that works perfectly. 3 more Archer Hawks.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! You're finished!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Lightning thrust! Cut! It's over! Rising Falcon! Here I come! It's over! Got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Take all yours! It's over! Double demon strike!
I can do this all day.
I'm not done! I'm ready! Dohalim! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Finally timed Walt.
I always gotta remember when I
I'm ready!
beat an enemy to mash some type of hit so I can like port over to the next one.
You're mine! You're finished! Rising Falcon!
Now! Reload! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
And Red
What's this
Sage,
thing?
another stat boosting item. Yeah, so we just have to check out... Oh wait, there's a down ladder over here. That leads... If I go down, it's gonna respawn all the encounters. So let me check out this way to what looks like a cave over here of some sort. Astral ore.
Man, I'm famished.
So, just other areas to explore later. But for now, I'd like to kind of move along. We can... You never get locked out of anything in this game. I've already kind of learned that by seeing there's no missable trophies, at least. I'm pretty sure you can't get locked out of anything, so... Unlike past Tales games where you very much could... You could get locked out of a lot.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
Niez.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down.
Yes.
And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already! I need a break, so we're taking one.
Oh, is this gonna be the part where they all start arguing?
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Yeah, it's the Alphen and Shion show. It's that guy from Cyslodia.
Been looking for you.
Cysloden.
Me, why?
This is the most interesting thing that's happened so far.
He's tough.
Whoever this is, we're actually gonna fight him, it looks
You
like.
said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Mysterious swordsman.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you? Double Demon Fang! Try harder! My turn! Take this! Double Demon Fang!
Enjoy.
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not
We probably need to try to stay on the ground because I don't think we're fast enough to keep up in the air, so I need to do a quick Rising Falcon to land if I accidentally do something like what I just did.
Here.
Resonate with the earth!
Now I can let loose.
Your helping me has become a pattern.
Be still.
For the good of all of us.
Let loose.
Is it now?
Here.
Resonate with the earth!
Take this. Try harder. My turn.
Being interrupted.
Try harder. Take this.
At least his moves are pretty easy to read. He does have a lot of health though.
Take this. Double demon blade.
Okay, so it's scripted. I wonder if he's a Renin or a Danon. Oh, not the glasses. Whoever he is, he's tough. Is she gonna shoot Alphen's mask?
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
Oh no, not a cutscene bullet. Ooh. Cutscene bullets, they take you out for good. Yeah, I am enjoying this. Alphen's getting thrown around.
A wretch like you?
What's this? Okay, that was a pretty good scream. Okay, don't tell me 20 hours into the game, Alphen has superpowers.
Till next time.
I like how he disappears, that's pretty cool.
Shion, wake up, please.
Alphen?
Shion.
Thanks, but you're kind of crushing me.
Sorry.
You got
It's
stabbed.
okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go.
Stop
Shion,
giving us little
are you
blips
sure
of the
you're
plot.
okay?
Like, we are so far into this game and we don't know anything about these characters. I mean, really, besides the surface level. Okay, so my prediction.
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Maybe Alphen's mask glowed
I
like that
appreciate you
because
looking
he's
out
like
for
a
me,
half
but I'm
Renin,
fine.
half Danon,
Really.
and like only the one eye
There
glows.
was also that strange
maybe.
light that appeared when Shion was stabbed.
And maybe that's why
It
they made
seemed
him
to
wear
make
the
the enemy
mask.
retreat when he saw it. Alphen,
I don't know,
do you have
because
any idea what it might have been?
this game hasn't
A
taught us
light?
anything about
I don't know.
characters.
I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Alright, so... Hey, did we get some experience?
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
I just what guy like I feel like every sentence of dialogue in this game gets ended abruptly, either by a cutscene ending or characters aren't able to convey how they feel about things. Fast travel point added, and we are going to question marks. Is this Nias?
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danons, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renin district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danon legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renins have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danons rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris. Do you think it could be the work of Renan Astral Arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings, it said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened.
Raising Dohalim.
Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have a
I
tendency
really
to
hate
take
all the
care of just about
hostility from
everything they
Rinwell
need.
towards
So
Dohalim
I'm not
because he
surprised
hasn't
he
chirped
sometimes
back at her
struggles with the
once.
basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
You got nothing nice to say. Well... like I said, I didn't have a lot of time for tonight. I got some work I gotta get done, but I wanted to go live and play something for a little bit. I'll probably be picking back up on Live Alive next time. Probably gonna be I think we'll be doing Pogo's chapter, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night here. But if you like Tales of Arise, or if you like Can't Sprint JRPG, be sure to drop a follow. I will catch you next time. Till then, have a good night.